This video shows how to evaluate integral with trigonometric functions. In the case of sine and cosine, evaluate the integral of sine cubed x times cosine to the fourth x. The guidelines indicate that we should do the following. If you have integral of sine m, sine to the mx, cosine to the n x dx, check if m is odd. If m is odd, then write sine m minus 1 x in terms of cosine x using sine square x equals 1 minus cosine square x rule. Okay. In our case, m is equal to 3, n is equal to 4. So n is odd. So that means we are going to write sine of 3 minus 1x. In other words, sine of sine square of x in terms of cosine of x. In this case, 1 minus cosine square x. So this done. Now we use the integral. So integral of sine cube x cosine to the fourth x dx is equal to integral of sine x times sine square x cosine to the fourth x dx. In this case, equal to, we keep sine x. We replace sine square x with 1 minus cosine square x. Then we have cosine to the fourth x dx. Now we simplify the integral. That means what is inside the integral sign and dx. So we distribute what is outside the parentheses. So we get sine x times 1 times cosine to the fourth x dx minus integral of sine x cosine square x cosine to the fourth x dx. So this is just basic algebra. So in doing this, we obtain integral of sine x cosine to the fourth x dx minus integral of sine x, okay, cosine to the 6x dx. Remember that when you have a, so if we have a to the n times a to the m, that is a to the n m plus, sorry, made a terrible mistake there, right? N plus m. So this is the algebraic rule. So this said, if you come back here to integrate this one, we will set or you change a variable u equals cosine x. That means du equals, so actually we're going to use the same u for both integral. Therefore, I'm going to remove this. In other integral, you will use u to be cosine. So doing this, we say du is equal to the derivative of cosine, that is negative sine x, then times dx. So if you want, you can solve for dx. So dx is du over negative sine x. This is if you are still struggling with basic integration. Using that in the first integral, we say integral sine x cosine 4 of x dx is going to have to be, okay, we have sine x times cosine x, we set it to be u, so u to the 4th times dx is du divided by negative sine x. So you can put it in parentheses. See that this is gone. Sine x is okay. Before this, we had negative sine x here. I went on and everything. So this is gone with that. We get 1 here. We get negative 1 there. So the integral becomes negative 1. Pull it out. We get integral of u to the 4th du. And that is by using the power rule for integration, you get u to the 4th plus 1 over 4 plus 1 if you want plus constant. At this point, since we have two integral, we don't really need a constant term. What about the other integral? Integral of sine x cosine to the 6x dx is going to give us integral of sine x, okay, times, now we are replacing cosine with u. So cosine to the 6x is going to be u to the 6. Now du is what? Du is, dx is du over negative sine x. Doing what we just did for the previous one, sine x cancel out, you get 1. Sorry. You get 1. And here you get negative 1. In other words, we get integral of, there's a minus in front again, negative integral of u to the 6 du. And what is that? The minus u to the 7. If you want, let's use 6 du negative u to the 6 plus 1 over 6 plus 1 plus constant. So in the end, our integral of sine cube x cosine to the 4th x dx is, we said integral of sine x, okay, cosine to the 4th x dx minus integral of sine x cosine to the 6x dx, and this is equal to this. We obtain it here to be that. So let's say we obtain it here to be this. Keep on cutting, so let's do it like this. That's it. So that gives us negative, what is u? U is cosine, so if you want, we use u to the 5th over 5 minus, now the second one gave us this, right? So that is negative u to the 7 over 7, and all this plus c. Remember, c is just an arbitrary constant. So, and replacing u with what it is, we set u to be cosine x, so that would be negative 1 over 5 cosine to the 5th x. Now negative is plus 1 over 7 cosine to the 7x, then plus constant. That's what this is equal to. Integral of sine cube x cosine to the fourth x dx. That's what it is equal to. So, and that is exactly what we're looking for.